Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Bailey Wilson, and what I want to talk to you about is about isolation tanks. I am here in beautiful Ravenel, South Carolina at the Kaka Nature Preserve. Just got out here breathing fresh air because that's what life's about. That's where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be in nature, but sometimes we need to get out of the cities, out of life, and we need to get into our center. And how do you get into your center? One reason is to be in nature. Another way is to do isolation tanks or float tanks. And that's what I want to talk to you today about. Now, what is a float tank? A float tank is an isolation tank where there's 15 inches of water, 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, and basically, it's like being in the Dead Sea. You lay back effortlessly and you float. Now, you do this for about an hour, 2, 3 hours, and some people are doing it even 8 hours. I'm not there yet, but eventually I might, right? Now, with these isolation tanks, it is pitch dark. You don't see anything. And you don't feel anything because the water is the exact same temperature as your skin. Whew. So you're finally just one with yourself, right? Now, being one with yourself might be scary for some people. For me, it was the most relaxed state I've ever been in my life, right? Now, with Buddhist monks, they have been working on getting to that theta state their whole lives through meditation, right? Now, Buddha under the tree was probably the greatest gift that anybody gave to mankind, to just sit and be still. Now, thousands of years ago, that was good, right? We could do that because we didn't have the stimulus. Now that we have cell phones, Facebook, Instagram, we're judging everybody through these things, right? We have TV that stimulates the body. We have YouTube. We have food, sex, all this stuff, all this stimulation that we are addicted to, but we are not centered with ourselves, right? Now, if you become centered with yourself, that's what life's about. Now, how do you get centered with yourself? Is to get in these isolation tanks. It's like being in the womb. There is nothing. You can't hear anything. You can't see anything. And you can't feel anything. Now, there's no other place on this planet that you can do that. You are with your thoughts, you are with your body, you are with your mind. I believe I have been in that theta state. I have experienced nothingness. I have experienced this. And most people haven't. The first time I did it, I was like, oh, cool. That was a cool experience. The second time I did it was like, bro, dude. Oh my gosh. The third time I did it was okay. The fourth time I did it was life-changing. My life has changed from these tanks. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do it longer. I can't wait to do it for 2, 3 hours. Right? Not many people have experienced nothingness to get into that theta state, to get into that enlightenment. Now, I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I'm taking baby steps to get there through fasting, eating healthy, meditation, isolation tanks, active meditation, bioenergetics. I'm doing all this stuff to get me there. Because my life is all about being the strongest version of yourself. And with these isolation tanks, it will get you to be the strongest version of yourself. Right? To get rid of these stimuli, to get rid of thinking, to get rid of the material world, and to get centered within yourself. Because once you're centered within yourself, you feel. You can actually feel. When you come out of the tank, you are reborn. It is relaxing. It's probably the best feeling I've ever had. It's my favorite thing I've ever done. And I want you to experience that. Because most people haven't, and now you can. Now, when I become extremely successful, I will have one of these tanks in my home. I will do it as much as I can, right? So that's all I wanted to talk to you about. If you're skeptical about it, one of my favorite quotes is, they say think twice before you jump. I say jump first and then think as much as you want. Right? So that's all I wanted to say today. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.